My name is Jeanette, and 2 years ago, I found out that my husband, was kissing a black man in the park, and I confronted my husband, and he's telling me that he didn't do it.
John, that's your wife on the tape, and basically she's thinking that you've been with a man.
Correct. That dude that she's talking about, he came over to my house. He was a friend of mine. He can find a place to stay. I asked my wife said yes, he can stay there. So we moved him in there. None of this I never knew was like that. When we found out, my wife sat there, called me on my phone and told me that he has a porn in my DVD player inside the house.
He's got a porn DVD?
Two men. Whatever. Right. I don't tolerate like that. I'm never curious over a man. I got back to the house, knocked on the bathroom door where he was hiding at, and when I put him out, I had the cops come out there, escort him off my property because of the drama that he's caused in my house. And when I had him put out, he said, I'm going to make sure your wife thinks that you're gay.
You gonna sit here and lie? That's how you feel?
I'm gonna sit here and lie because I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't even touched you.
And we ain't
anything.
never had sex. All the times we done had sex together, you gonna lie about it?
I exposed my sexuality to him. At that time, he told me that, he wasn't into that. Some years passed. I ran into John again. We exchanged numbers and got in touch. And we were involved in some other stuff that we probably shouldn't have been involved in. And during the course of that, we had sex.
Would that happen to be drug use?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
My motivation for telling his wife this is all the tragic stuff that I've done to his wife, other people, even at the time they weren't married, but the fact that we still had sex in their home.
We never had sex. We never had sex.
And you're right. Maybe I should have told her that you don't want to marry this guy. First of all, I really want to apologize for disrespecting you and your daughter in your home. As I said, I was under the influence of drugs, which, I no longer indulge in now.
Do you believe your cousin when he says that he had sex with your husband?
Yeah, I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
Did you ever have oral sex with this guy?
Never. Never in my life. I would drop it on my grandfather's grave, and the Lord dropped me right here, right now.
Well, your grandfather definitely turning in his grave right now.
If his lie detector comes back and he's telling the truth and he says that he had sex with your husband,
Oh, it's over.
I can accept your apology, but it's going to take a lot to build this back, Jeanette.
I'm going to bring out my lie detector administrator, have him come out and explain your test.
John's exam, unfortunately, is going to be scored as no opinion or inconclusive. John had told me a little bit about medical history that he has and some medications that he takes. Some of the medications are long-lasting and have an effect. So, in all fairness, as a polygraph examiner, I have to give him the fairest test possible. We're not able to score his results.
But you were able to administer his test, right?
Yes, he was extremely testable.
Okay, let's get to those results, Tom.
I'm telling you the honest to God truth.
Russell was asked, did you have physical contact with John starting in 2004? He answered yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when you stayed at his house 2 years ago? Yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when his wife left the house? Yes. Are you making up a story about having sexual physical contact with John to get back at him? You answered no. And the results for Russell's lie detector test is that he has told the truth.
You going with me? And after I never did nothing to you.
You female dog.
You done? I never touched you.
I'm done with you. You little liar.
Because I'm not lying.
Truth is out. Why are you still lying about it?
Give me a test. You know what? It's out. Okay, inconclusive. Give another test.
It's over.
You sit here, you beat the crap out
So
of
you're
me
saying
all the time.
Not even the sexual contact, it's the other behavior that you're just tired of it altogether.
There's another reason why I'm about ready to change my mind, because you keep calling me the N-word and I don't like it.
This is your wife, okay?
Right, that is
and
my
she's
wife.
saying you're using that word to her.
I'm not using
You're
it.
a piece of garbage. Get the hell off my stage.